if you're thinking about getting a budget oriented 12-string guitar, then let me tell you about the Vangoa. But first, from Vangoa, I have a banjo, and I've probably had maybe 3 of the 6-string guitars and 2 other 12-string guitars from them. As someone who makes product videos, I go through a lot of products, right? I have looked at something like 175 or 180 guitars, several from Vangoa. For most brands, I've found problems with at least 1 or 2. I've yet to find a problem with any guitar that I have gotten from Vangoa. So we'll start there and now kind of talk about big picture. 12-string guitars require more hand strength. They have a wider fretboard. The strings are spaced a little wider. They're easier for people like me who have big hands. Plenty of people with smaller hands play them. I'm just trying to set the expectation. Any 12-string guitar is going to be set up like this, where it will be more difficult to fret notes cleanly than on 6-string guitars. So just understand that. Doesn't matter what kind you get, that's going to be the case. Here we have sealed Vangoa branded tuners, 6 on each side. I believe they're 18-to-1 ratio. This is a bone nut. The 12 strings, these 4, your lower register strings, are in octave. So one lower, higher octave, lower octave. The thinner strings are 1 octave higher than the low strings. You get over to your B and E string for standard tuning, and they're both thin strings. That's the way they're supposed to be. Your fret markers are kind of neat. That kind of looks like a snowflake, and I'm not sure what these little diamonds are supposed to be, but we have really neat looking, kind of premium looking fret markers all the way down. It is a Techwood fretboard, so it's not like a maple or a rosewood like you find on a lot of guitars. The Techwood, honestly, I know some people who are kind of fretboard snobs who like certain kinds of wood, but I have to treat the rosewood. The, let's see, where's the one I was looking for? Here it is. Maple fretboards get wear marks on them. You're never going to have that on a Techwood board. It's not going to expand and contract the way wood does. You don't have to oil it periodically. I kind of like that. The frets here have really nice ball end rounded frets. I played a little bit, mainly just open chords up here, and I put the capo on and played down the neck a little. I haven't even gotten down here playing yet, but I haven't found any high frets or any fret buzz or anything. Here you can see the little wood rosette around the outside. I noticed something, I don't know if the camera will pick it up. There's additional bracing inside under the solid spruce, and that is solid, it's not ply. Often in less expensive guitars you get a ply on the top. It may have spruce on top or mahogany or whatever, but it has different plies. This is a solid top. I believe that I've seen a couple different sapele or mahogany. I think sapele is a type of mahogany. I suspect that these are laminated, but the top is solid wood. It's a AAA spruce. Here is your bone saddle, and then the bridge. This appears to be wood. I apologize, I didn't look up what that was. It has a modified bracing inside to help it really resonate well. Now, I want to show you on the side, instead, if we can get it to focus, there we go. Instead of a white binding, like a plastic binding that you see on a lot of stuff, this has a really cool kind of multi-layer, that maybe a multi-layer plastic within a strip of wood. Kind of that tan wood on the outside edge, and then some additional strips of plastic. Multi-layer, multi-color, really well done. It's on the sides, it's on the stripe going up the middle. It is an absolutely beautiful guitar, and we didn't talk about what's on the other side yet. That is a little preamp. So it has a tuner, it has 4-way EQ, which is a bass, a mid, a treble, and a presence. Let's see, tuner, phase, I think, is the other thing that's on there. And it's good that it has a tuner, because with 12 strings, that's the one downside of having a 12-string guitar, is you got to keep all of those in tune. Here is your output and your hatch for the battery. You have to put a 9-volt battery in there. and it'll get activated when you plug in your guitar cable or wireless transmitter. So here we go, head to toe. That is the guitar itself from Vangoa, the Pro model of their 12 string. I apologize, I missed the model number on that. Also in the gig bag, it's a moderately nice padded gig bag. Not the best I've seen, certainly not the worst. It has a neck support pad in it. Here's a polishing cloth, set of 12 replacement strings for you. A capo, always nice. Here is a guitar cable so you can plug it in. If you want to keep the top visible the way it is, you can, or you can put this little scratch card on it. It's just a little adhesive bit of plastic. You have an owner's manual, and it does have some information here specifically for 12-string guitars. That's very good and useful. A couple different picks in here, and they are different thicknesses, which I really appreciate. I like to tell people, if you're a beginner, probably start with the thinnest pick you can get away with, and move up from there if it feels right to you. This is the truss rod adjusting tool, little Allen wrench. You'll do that in between these strings, right up in the middle. And I actually did adjust the truss rod. It was like perfectly flat when I got it. And I wanted to put just a little bit of bow, a little bit of neck relief in it. And it worked perfectly. I actually went the wrong direction first, and it kind of bent it back. And then I went this way to get it where I wanted it. So I saw that it worked both directions, which is good. Inadvertently, by turning it the wrong way, I verified it went both directions. This is a guitar strap, and it looks a little bit nicer than the typical cheap guitar strap that you see that kind of come with a guitar. A clip-on tuner. Clip-on tuners are worth their weight in gold, in my opinion. All that stuff comes in this little carrying case for all of these extras, and you can tuck them in the front pocket here in that, under the nice embroidered Vangoa on the gig bag that actually has backpack straps on the back as well. So overall, I think you're getting a ton for your money with this 12-string guitar. Every Vangoa I've had so far, I've been very pleased with. So yeah, maybe that's the right one for you. You decide. Please subscribe and check out our Guitar Deals group on Facebook. The link's in the bio.